sign's message for you guys. So each individual sign, Aries through Pisces, will be getting a message. Anything you guys need to know about me will be down in the description box. Today we're going to do something different. So I'm going to use my tarot deck to give you the sign that you should stay away from. And then I'm going to use the What's the News deck so that you can understand why you need to stay away from this person. And then I'm going to use this deck for the Moonology deck for the zodiac signs that you possibly could be needing to get away from if it's not mentioned in the tarot deck. So yeah, it should be 3 cards each, but if spirit tells me to let more cards fall for the zodiac sign, I will, so you can get an idea of who you need to stay away from. So this is going to be all signs. Who should you stay away from and why? Aries, I'm going to be starting with Aries first. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing well today. If you're new, hey. If you're returning, hey, hey, hey. And yes, guys, I am open to personal readings. So, starting with Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. So Aries is going to be starting at 120, 133. Okay, so Spirit of the Highest Vibrator. This message is going to be for Aries. Spirit, this is going to be all signs who should you stay away from. But Spirit, tell me, who does Aries need to stay away from and why? Give me one card from the tarot deck to give me the energy that Aries needs to stay away from and why. Aries. Spirit, who should Aries stay away from and why? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who should Aries stay away from? Give me clear, honest, and direct messages on who Aries should stay away from and why. Aries. Thank you, Spirit. So Aries, a Libra. Spirit is saying, Aries, you need to stay away from a Libra. You don't need to have any kids from them. If you don't stay away from them, you could possibly have a miscarriage. Yeah, they're trying to take you, Aries, from an Empress to a Empress in reverse. And that's someone who's bitter, like a bitter baby mama. So, Spirit, why is this person trying to turn Aries into a bitter baby mama, into the Empress in reverse? Spirit, tell me, why should Aries stay away from this person? Why is this person doing this to Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Because they want someone new. For some of you, yeah. Yeah, this is someone you could have did the most for, Aries. Aries, yeah, they're trying to turn you from an Empress to an Empress in reverse. For some of you, Spirit is saying, if you keep messing with this person, if you're pregnant, Aries, if you keep dealing with this person, Aries, I know, I love the name Tiffany. If you keep messing with this person, Aries, you possible miscarriage. Spirit is saying, this person wants to date someone new, and instead of telling you that they want to date someone new and that they don't want a child, because that's what I'm getting. I just got to read the energy that I'm getting, Aries. This is a who should you stay away from and why. So you could be needing to stay away from a Libra. Aries. Yeah, this person wants to date someone new. Or if this person is not dating anyone new, Aries, they want you to be bitter before you move on to anyone new. That's what I'm getting. Spirit, what advice do you have for Aries? This is called who should you stay away from and why? Spirit, what advice do you have for Aries? Aries, you could be dealing with another fire sign, you could be dealing with the Libra, or you could be dealing with the Scorpio. Spirit is saying it's time to release this negativity, because Spirit has someone new that they want to send to you. For some of you, this could be a Cancer they're wanting to send to you, or you could be dealing with the Cancer. Yeah, this person is in their emotions. They're trying to have you in your emotions, Aries. Yeah, they're trying to turn you bitter. There's, for some of you, like I said, they could be trying to make you lose a child if you're pregnant. They want you to have some type of miscarriage. They want you to, they don't, this is negative. This is very not right. I got to get out of this energy. Spirit, spirit, that was the energy, Aries, on who you should stay away from and why. So you got Taurus starting at 540. Spirit of the highest light. Who should Taurus stay away from and why? Spirit of the highest light. Who should Taurus stay away from and why? Give me clear, honest, and direct messages on who Taurus should stay away from and why. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who should they stay away from, Spirit? A fire sign, Taurus. You should stay away from, Spirit wants you to stay away from this fire sign because you have ships coming in. Everything you work hard for is coming in for you. Spirit, give me more on why Taurus should stay away from this person. I'm hearing, Taurus, you did it by yourself. No one, this person didn't help you. They want to control you. You see that? It's your power they want, Taurus. Yeah, they want to control your ships. They want to control you. This is why. So you could be dealing with the fire, Taurus. You could be dealing with an earth sign or fire sign. So this is why you need to stay away from this person because they're trying to control the ships that you have coming in. They want control, period. Spirit of the highest light. It was another deck I wanted to use, guys, to explain more on why you need to leave this person alone. Spirit, give me one card for why Taurus needs to leave this person alone. Taurus. Yeah. Spirit is saying because this person really wants their freedom. They just want control of your finances, your whatever you have coming in. They want to take control of it, but they want to be free at the same time. So for some of you, you could be dealing with the air sign, Taurus. Spirit, what advice do you have for Taurus? No, I don't have any moderators. Spirit of the highest light, what advice do you have for Taurus? Spirit, what advice do you have for Taurus? Spirit is saying you're very close to achieving your goal. Exactly, Taurus. So you need to break free from this person before they destroy what you have built. Spirit, give me one more piece of advice for Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, you could be dealing with the Sagittarius or you just have good luck coming your way. And that's what I'm picking up the energy I'm getting to, Taurus. You have a lot going on and a lot of good things coming towards you, and you have somebody trying to destroy it before it can even touch your hand, touch your presence. So yeah, Spirit is saying remove this person. It's all about control. Gemini, we have Gemini starting at 8:50. Spirit of the highest light. Who does Gemini need to stay away from and why? Spirit of the highest light. Who does Gemini need to stay away from and why? Spirit, who does Gemini need to stay away from and why? Spirit, thank you. Spirit, how do you want this to go for Gemini? Gemini, you need to stay away from a water sign. This person does not, they don't, Gemini, this person does not like you. They don't. Spirit, give me more. Thank you. Yeah, they just want to have sex. For some of you, I'm getting they're not trying to give you any money. They're not trying to think of a plan that works for both of you. It's just about sex. Spirit, give me one more card on why Gemini needs to stay away from this person. Spirit, tell me more about why Gemini needs to stay away from this person. Spirit is saying, Gemini, don't force anything with this person. Spirit, give me one more card on why Gemini needs to stay away from this person. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, this person could be an alcoholic. They could drink a lot. That's why they're not thinking. It's like when they get drunk, they only want to sleep with you. They only want to seduce you. Yeah, because the Page of Cups upright is someone who's thinking of a plan. It's like a immature, like crush. So in reverse, it's the opposite. It's not giving any emotion. Upright, it would be them thinking of some type of plan to help you, like with the business or etc. In reverse, it's the opposite. This person is only thinking about hanging out with you, drinking, and screwing. Spirit, what advice do you have for Geminis? Geminis. Some of you guys, Gemini, could be dealing with the Aries or a Cancer, like I said. Spirit is saying conclusions are within reach when it comes to this situation. Spirit, what advice do you have for Gemini? And I say it was so Gemini, you're in reverse. So it's saying that Gemini, you're the answers you need are here. So they're not coming to you. You already have the answer. This is why you're feeling upside down right now. This person is not interested in what you're interested in. Cancer. Cancer is starting at 12:20. Spirit of the highest twilight. Who should Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs stay away from, Spirit? You need clear, honest, and direct messages on who Cancers should stay away from and why. Spirit, who should Cancers stay away from and why? Cancer. Cancer, you could be dealing with another Cancer. You got 4 of Cups here. You're over it. Cancer. So yeah, Cancer, like I said, you could be dealing with another Cancer. Spirit, explain to me why Cancer should stop dealing with this other Cancer. Cancer, I'm getting there, a stalker. They're watching you. Spirit, explain to me why Cancer should stop dealing with this person and why. Yeah, I'm getting you're just over it because they're drama filled. Cancer, they got too much drama going on. And also, I'm hearing your angels, your ancestors, and whoever is deceased. I'm getting an uncle, a father. If you have a deceased father, a deceased uncle, they got your back. They're giving you this message. They're coming through me to give you this message. This person is drama filled, and you need to be over it. They're gonna bring nothing but drama into your life, is what this ancestor is saying. Spirit, give me one more card on why Cancers should stay away from this person. For some of you, Cancer, they're committed, they're married, they're not telling you. Spirit, yeah, this person is sending you mixed signals. Yeah, and it's like for some of you, Cancer, it's like this person is showing you, they're showing you, if you're confused, this Spirit wants you to pay attention to the confusion. If you're confused, that is this person letting you know what it is. Because something that's real is not going to have you dishevel like that. So if you're confused and you feel like you're always up and down with this person, leave it alone. This is why your energy is coming out saying it's time for you to be done with it. This person is drama filled, they're confusing, and they're not making you feel confident. Spirit, what advice do you have for Cancers? Cancer, this person wants to come in and tell you how they feel, but to play on your emotions. But your ancestor is saying no. It's time for you to be done. But also, Cancer, what I'm getting is the divine has a gift for you. They're trying to give it to you, but you're not seeing it. You're not paying attention because you're still mind focused on this person. Spirit, what advice do you have for Cancer? Spirit, what advice do you have for Cancer? You got conclusions are within reach, Cancer. Yeah, Spirit is saying nothing is yet set in stone. For some of you, Cancer, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, another Cancer, and an Aquarius. So if you got this Aquarius glued in your mind, it's time for you to take them out. Spirit is saying it's time to move on. Okay. Let's start Leo at 1614. Spirit of the highest for life. Who should Leo stay away from and why? Hey Alexa, power off. Hey, Spirit of the highest for life. Who should Leo stay away from and why? Leo is giving you need to stay away from an air sign. Spirit, who should Leo stay away from and why? Thank you, Spirit. Leo, you also need to stay away from a earth sign because this person is given to someone else. Spirit of the highest twilight, give me more on why Leo should stay away from this person and why. Leo, I'm hearing it's only about finances. It's only about money. It's only about what you can give to this person or what you can receive from this person. Spirit, what else? Why should Leo stay away from this person and why? Spirit is saying, Leo, you can do bad all by yourself. You don't need anything from this person. Spirit of the highest by life. Who should Leo? Tell me more about why Leo should stay away from this person. Spirit, tell me more about why Leo should stay away from this person. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit is saying, Leo, this person is not going to do anything but keep you waiting. They're going to come slap you a few dollars and keep it moving. But far as being in a commitment or having some type of commitment with this person, they're going to keep you waiting. And it's because they're given to someone else. Spirit of the highest by light, what advice do you have for Leos? Could be dealing with a Taurus or a Scorpio. Spirit, what advice do you have for Leos? Spirit is saying they want you to look at the bigger picture. You're very lucky and fortunate to have whatever it is that you have, Leo. So look at the bigger picture. You really can do bad all by yourself. You really don't need this person. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Yeah, and a Sagittarius. But Spirit is saying your hard work is going to pay off. So if you continue to do it without this person's help, you're still going to get wherever you need to go. So don't be codependent. Don't feel like you need this person because they throw you a few dollars here and there. Okay. Virgo, 1937. Spirit of the highest twilight. Who should Virgo stay away from, Spirit, and why? Spirit of the highest twilight. Who should Virgo stay away from and why? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Virgo. Who should Virgo stay away from and why? Thank you, Spirit. Virgo, you should stay away from a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn because they're depleting you. They're trying to deplete you. You have the key to be able to go through a certain door. But if you keep on dealing with this person, they're going to deplete you of your finances. Spirit, tell me more about why Virgo should stay away from this person and why. Spirit, tell me about why Virgo should stay away from this person and why. Spirit, thank you. Virgo, before you got with this person, you were financially stable. You got with this person and now you're not financially stable anymore. You have the key to how to upgrade your finances. Spirit, tell me more about why Virgo should leave this person. Stay away from this person. Tell me more. Spirit, give me one more for Virgo. Why Virgo should stay away from this person. Virgo, this person comes in, tell you that they love you. This is someone you love. So this is why it's hard for you to see that this person is depleting you of your energy, your finances, etc. This person likes to play on your emotions like, oh, I love you. I want to be with you. To take from you. Stop giving. Spirit, what advice do you have for Virgos? They love you, but they're depleting you. Spirit, what advice do you have for Virgos? Spirit is saying, Virgo, don't let your past hold you back. Yep, Virgo, you're coming out of your own reading. You got to know your worth. Yeah, this person loves you. Yeah, you love this person. But Spirit is saying you can do better without them. This person is depleting you. You have a new start coming when you let this person go. Virgo, you came out in your own reading. It's time. This person is going to deplete you if you stay. You know what you got to do. Do it. 23 for Libra. Spirit of the highest twilight. Who should Libra stay away from and why? Spirit, give me clear, honest, and direct messages for who Libra should stay away from and why. Libra. Who should Libra stay away from and why? Okay, Libra, you got 3 cards coming out, and I'm going to take them. Okay. Libra, listen to your intuition. You're stronger than you know. You're going to have, Libra, you know what you got to do. You know that you have already healed. You know, you have the power to do so. Libra, I'm getting your intuitive too. You're intuitive. Yeah, this person likes to play with your mind. They like to create illusions. But I'm hearing you should stay away from this person because you're too powerful. That's what I'm hearing. You're too powerful. And you got the proof. You got the receipts already of who you are and what you're capable of doing. Spirit is saying you're going to heal really fast. You're going to be patched up really fast, but you could be dealing with a Pisces or a Leo or air sign. Spirit is saying you don't need to tell Libra what to do because Libra knows what to do. What? You can have the initials M, L, C, and P. Spirit, what advice do you have for Libras? Spirit said, don't say no more. Spirit, what advice do you have for Libra? Libra. What advice do you have for Libra? Thank you, Spirit. Spirit is saying, Libra, hold your vision. You're very close to achieving your goal. So you know what you got to do, who you got to cut off, and how you got to do it. You're very powerful. Really powerful. Woo, child. Just check me on Libra. 25, 40, 44. Spirit too funny. Okay, Spirit. Spirit of the highest, but like, who should Scorpio stay away from and why? Spirit, give me clear, honest, and direct messages on who Scorpio should stay away from and why. Spirit, who should Scorpio stay away from and why? Scorpios. Who should Scorpio stay away from and why? A Cancer and an Aries. Scorpio, you need to be staying away from a Cancer and an Aries or an Aquarius. You need to stay away from this Cancer. There will be no coming together. There will be no celebrations. There will be no friendships. This person is not your friend. They're trying, like, it's like they want you to hop off of a cliff for nothing because they're not your friend. They're not going to help you in any way. You guys are not going to be celebrating in any way. Yeah, they want you to be a fool. For some of you, this person thinks you're a fool. This Cancer thinks you're a fool and that you'll just hop off the cliff and do anything for them. For some of you, this Aries, like it's like they just want you to just fall, take this chance with them. But I'm getting you're not doing it. You're not hopping. You're not letting go. You're not falling off the cliff with this person. Spirit, tell me more about why. Tell me more about why Scorpio needs to leave this person alone. Spirit, tell me more. Scorpio, Spirit is saying you need to leave this person alone because they're trying to get back with their ex. For some of you, Scorpio, you cannot have a car. You could be having car issues. And while you're struggling, this person is trying to get back with their ex. That's why it won't be any celebration. That's why it won't. This is why you're like hesitant on hopping off or jumping off the cliff with this person. Spirit, let me get one more card for Scorpio. Spirit, tell me more about why Scorpio should stay away from this person. Spirit, tell me why Scorpio should stay away from this person. Scorpios. Spirit, give me one more card on why Scorpio should stay away from this person. Yeah, they're not going to change. They're not going to change. They're going to keep going back and forth from you to their ex, from you to their ex. Spirit, what advice do you have for Scorpio? Spirit, what advice do you have for Scorpios? Spirit, what advice do you have for Scorpios? Spirit is saying it's time to show the world the real you, Scorpio. Yeah, be bold and make the first move and surrender to the divine. So just surrender, let this situation go because it's not going to go anywhere. Sagittarius 3007. Spirit of the highest my life. Who should Sagittarius stay away from and why? Spirit, who should Sagittarius stay away from and why? Sag, I'm hearing an Aries. Spirit, who should Sagittarius stay away from and why? Spirit, thank you. Sagittarius, you need to be staying away from an Aquarius, an Aries, Taurus, and Leo, or a Leo, because your luck is about to change. Spirit, tell me more about why Sagittarius needs to stay away from this person. Spirit, tell me more about why Sagittarius should stay away from this person. Yeah, because you're going to see some bullshit about this person. Spirit, tell me more. Spirit, how do you want this to go for Sagittarius? You're going to see some bullshit that's not going to bother you at all, because I'm hearing your luck is changing. Like, I'm hearing like you don't have time for that. You're too busy focused on all the good stuff that's coming into your life. So it's like, Spirit, what is Sagittarius going to see about this person that's me, that is like gonna, you're gonna, Spirit is saying you're gonna see something that's gonna be like, okay, enough is enough, like I'm done. Spirit, tell me more about why Sagittarius needs to stay away from this person. What are they gonna see? What bullshit are they gonna see? You're gonna see people gossiping about this person. You're gonna see people saying things about you and this person, or you're going to see something that people are saying about this person and you're going to be like, I'm just done. This person is not going to have you fucked up because you're going to be too busy with your mind on your career, your finances, your life, what you got going on. That's good, because your luck is changing. So it's not going to really bother you too much about what you see or hear about this person, but you are going to stay away from them is what I'm saying. Spirit of the highest light, what advice do you have for Sagittarius? Spirit, what advice do you have for Sagittarius? Yeah, you're going to hear and see some rumors. And this is why you need to stay away from this person, because too many people know this person. Yeah, you could be dealing with a Taurus. Spirit is saying for your advice, your dreams need a practical plan. Yeah, because the energy is about to speed up. So you need to figure out what it is that you want to do, and you need to meditate and contemplate on it. For some of you, you could be dealing with the Pisces. Capricorn, 33, 54. Spirit of the highest light. Who does Capricorn need to stay away from and why? Spirit, who does Capricorn need to stay away from and why? Spirit, who does Capricorn need to stay away from and why? Capricorn, you need to stay away from an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, because they're a liar. They're not telling you the truth about something. Spirit, tell me more about why Capricorn should stay away from this person. Spirit, tell me more about why Capricorn should stay away from this person. You need to stay away from this person, Capricorn, because this person is going to have you in some drama and some beef. And I'm also hearing, Capricorn, they don't really need your help. So if they've been telling you like, oh, I need your help, or like it's like they've been acting like they really like are in a fucked up position, they're not. They're lying. They're gonna have you in some bullshit, Capricorn, if you don't stay away from them. Spirit, what advice do you have for Capricorn? Spirit is saying, what do you need to release? Give me a minute, y'all. Okay, Spirit is saying, what do you need to release, Capricorn? Spirit is saying, what do you need to release? Spirit is saying you need to be bold and make the first move. I need to stand up, y'all, because I can't sit down for too long. Spirit of the highest by like what? Who does Aquarius need to stay away from and why? Spirit, who does Aquarius need to stay away from and why? Spirit, who does Aquarius need to stay away from and why? Aquarius, you need to stay away from a fire sign. A fire sign, because they're dealing with a Leo. Why does Aquarius need to stay away from this person? Yeah, this fire sign is creating an illusion for you, Aquarius. Yeah, and this third party is going to become obsessed with you if they deal with you. So you need to stay away from this person. Spirit, what advice do you have for Aquarius? Spirit, what advice do you have for Aquarius? Yep, Aquarius, you came out of your own read. Spirit is saying you need to surrender to the divine, Aquarius. Listen to what Spirit, God, whoever you believe in is telling you to do. Stay away from this fire sign because they have someone. Pisces starting at 40. I'm at 39. 30. Spirit, who should Pisces stay away from and why? Spirit, who should Pisces stay away from and why? Spirit, who should Pisces stay away from and why? Pisces, you should stay away from a Cancer because they're going to move forward anyway. Spirit, why should Pisces? Yeah, even though you're in love with them, they're still going to move forward. Pisces, yeah. Pisces, Spirit is saying you're that girl and know that. So even though you're in love with this person, just move forward because they're going to still move forward. Spirit, what advice do you have for Pisces? Spirit, what advice do you have for Pisces? I should have plugged my desk up so I can bring it up. Okay, so Spirit, what advice do you have for Pisces? Spirit, what advice do you have for Pisces? Pisces, you can be dealing with a Leo, a Cancer. Spirit is saying don't let your pride get in the way. You could be dealing with a Gemini. Yeah, or a Cancer. Yeah, so Pisces, if you're dealing with a Leo, they're going to be moving forward. A Gemini, they want to talk because they're in love with you. And if you're dealing with a Cancer, they just think that they're the shit. So that's why you should stay away from them and why. I hope this resonated. If so, please like, share, and click that notification bell so you can be notified every time that I upload. And I'll see you guys in the next reading. Bye.